Well, hello again, friends. It is Q once again. And as you may be able to tell from my attire, it is cold outside. This is Long Island, New York, so you may be aware that we've just had a great big snowstorm. Well, if you ask people from other parts of the country, Michigan or Maine, for example, they would call this little more than a sprinkle. A few flurries, even. But for us here, it is a snowstorm. And I've taken out a few minutes from my day to sit on my deck and share some thoughts with you. Well, I've had occasion to think about occasions in life where there seems to be some kind of reversal. In other words, things are going along just fine, and suddenly something happens, something quote unquote bad happens, and now our comfy, cozy lifestyle is disrupted. One example of this would be losing one's form of income, losing their job, for example. Now, in this day and age, that can be a catastrophic reversal. It affects all kinds of things, from your ability to pay your bills to what kind of medical coverage you have. And most of us have folks that are depending on us. And losing one's job or one's form of income is a pretty big deal. Of course, there are many other examples of reversals of one kind or another. Financial reversals, health reversals, where one goes from being healthy to being not so healthy. But I look over my life, and as you can see, I've got a few grays here in the beard. And I promise you that those grays are not premature. They are well earned. So, I've been around the block, and I've had many things happen to me, good and bad. And on this occasion, I'm thinking to myself how easy it is to look at what's happened and consider it to be bad, especially if it seems like we're losing something that we need, something that's important to us. But in my life, I have often had the experience where sometimes something quote unquote bad is really an opportunity in disguise, an opportunity for change. And it is true. Change is not something most of us enjoy, especially when the change appears to take you from good to not so good or to bad. So I get it. Been there, done that many times in my life. But recently, I too have had a reversal. And after getting over the shock of it, I began to say to myself, where's the opportunity here? Sometimes, and maybe you'll agree with me on this one, sometimes we get kind of comfortable and complacent where we are and what we're doing. And where it's nice to feel comfortable, being comfortable usually means you're not really doing a lot of progressing and a lot of growing. growth usually happens somewhere outside of your comfort zone. But be that as it may, by all means discard that little philosophical note if you like. But I've often discovered that in something bad that happens, there's an opportunity presented. And a common phrase that I'm sure you will have heard many times before is, when one door closes, another one opens. But what they don't tell you about that little phrase is that there may be a gap of time between one door closing and another door opening. And to be quite frank with you, and I'm sure many of you listening to this post will be able to agree with this, that gap between one door closing and another door opening can be truly, truly terrifying. So I'm just sitting here today, taking a moment out from thinking about what the future holds, and for me personally, and just reflecting on the fact that these things that happen to us sometimes are giving us a chance to do something bigger and better than we were doing before when we were nice and comfy cozy. So I just thought I would share that thought with you. I'm sure that there are good things ahead for me and for you, despite what reversals there may be in life to challenge us. At any rate, I wish you the best no matter what's going on in your life. And I wish you health, wealth, and happiness. And this is Q signing off. And I expect to be talking with you real soon. Take care.